Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode, Banish the Doubt. In this episode, I want to talk about what Neville Goddard uh, claimed or coined the pearl of great price. And what that is you're looking at yourself, understanding that there is nothing to change in this world, nobody to change but self. So, whenever you find yourself in a situation where you're being, let's say, disturbed by somebody else's conversation, what they're saying to you or about you, and if you get upset at that person, understand that that person and that this world is nothing more than a reflection reflecting back to you your innermost thoughts and feelings. So this is why we talk about, when I put my videos together, understanding our belief system. It's why that when I put forth this, when I had you guys look at the belief clock, if you can recall, the belief clock, the B or belief being at 12 o'clock, and then going clockwise around from the 12 o'clock. At 3 o'clock are our thoughts. 6 o'clock are our feelings, emotions, and attitudes or actions. Feelings also frequency. Emotions also could be our energy. Okay, and then from there go to 9 o'clock, which would be results, and then going back up to beliefs. So if we take it backwards, we see that our results are nothing more than our feelings, emotions, and attitudes or actions or lack thereof, or feelings of lack, feelings of unworthiness, going back up towards thoughts. There's what the thoughts generate these feelings, and going back towards the belief at 12 o'clock, the beliefs generate the thoughts, which then generate the feelings, the emotions, the actions, the attitudes, and from there we ultimately get our results. So if ever you're looking at your life or looking at conversations with another and you're questioning why things are working out the way they are, remember and recall, or even write this down, your belief clock. Everything always emanates from our beliefs and ends up back at our beliefs. So Neville talked about this as the pearl of great price, meaning there is no one to change in this world but self. So there's nothing or nobody external to us that needs to change. Too often in our life, we go through our life saying, well, if only they would, and then I would feel. I can't stand the way he or she acts. It drives me crazy. Understand that the paradox in this world, in this life, and I've found this out to be true, is that oftentimes our greatest teachers are the people who, quote, push our buttons the most, because they are our greatest teachers, teaching us, if we would learn to look inward, exactly what it is about ourselves that we consciously, or most times unconsciously, hold within. A lot of times this is why people end up in drugs and alcohol and becoming addicted to other substances, because the substance is replacing that feeling inside. The alcohol, the drugs, the pornography, the gambling, whatever it may be. We also become habitually or addicted to our thoughts. So always remember, and this is the other thing too to remember, something very, very profound I heard. Others echo what we say to them in silence. Okay? Others will always echo whatever it is I say to them or about them in silence. That's also another quote from Neville Goddard. Very profound. Always remember that. Whatever I think of somebody else, it echoes back to me. So, if we are going to then understand that there was nothing or nobody to change but self, and if we want to have certain things appear in our life, to be a different person, we're going after certain goals. Change starts here with myself, here within my inner speaking. how I think and how I talk to myself is always reflected back to me on the screen of life. So people will show up in your life, different people will show up in your life when you start talking to yourself differently, when you start treating yourself differently. Okay? Those types of people who mirror that type of thinking will show up in our life. It's as, I want to say as simple as that, but it really is. But it takes the discipline, and this is why it's called the pearl of great price, because there's a discipline to look at ourselves, to be honest, rigorously honest with ourselves in every moment, and understand if somebody is pushing our buttons, they're kind of letting us know by pushing this button, hey, there's some things we need to change. We need to look inward. Always look inward. If you would like to have some help with this, work with me, I'd be honored to work with you on certain areas that maybe you feel like a little challenged. Go to my channel, click on the link. I'd be happy to work with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.